Baldur's Gate on the PlayStation 5 has two different performance modes. We have our 30 FPS mode, which renders the game in native 1440p, and then we have our performance mode, which looks actually quite similar in terms of resolution to the quality mode, but the target is 60 FPS. And I'm saying target because most of the time, or very often, the game can't hit 60 FPS. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. So let's start talking about Framerate, because there is actually a big difference between the quality mode and the performance mode. Performance mode target is 60 FPS, but as I told you already, not all the time you have perfect 60 FPS. Actually quite often the game falls below 60 FPS, especially in very demanding scenes. You will see actually a frame rate even close to 30 FPS. And the problem is now, if you now decide to go with the quality mode, I found actually a location where you actually have some frame drops below 30 FPS in the quality mode as well. One very annoying thing in the performance mode is the screen tearing, which you can see on my FPS analysis as well. All the white lines, what you can see on the top half of the screen, is screen tearing, and this can be very annoying from time to time. And this issue with the screen tearing reminds me a lot of Jedi. When I tested the game back then, there was exactly the same issue. So it looks to me that we don't just have the same HDR problem in Baldur's Gate 3 as we had in Jedi with the terrible HDR Black Level Crush. We have also the same issue with screen tearing. But there is a simple solution for it. If you can enable VRR on the PlayStation 5, which I would anyway strongly recommend to get rid of stuttering below 60 FPS, and then screen tearing is almost gone. The good news is VRR is working on the PlayStation 5 with the disadvantages what we have in terms of VRR on the PlayStation 5. That means as soon we're falling below 48 FPS, VRR can't work anymore and you will have again stuttering. But yeah, until 48 FPS it is actually much better than without enabled VRR. So this is my recommendation. If you like to use the performance mode, enable VRR on the PlayStation 5 and it is much better. And on top you don't have the screen tearing effects anymore. So VRR takes care about this. It's not perfect compared to the PC version in terms of VRR, but it's much better than before. And now let's move on and let's talk about the visual quality or the visual difference between quality mode and performance mode. And the most important question is there a significant difference between quality and performance mode? And in my opinion, no, there is not. The overall picture quality in Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5 is okay. I couldn't find a lot of aliasing or shimmering. There is of course aliasing and shimmering due to the low resolution, but it is on a okay level. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not going to play Baldur's Gate because of the visual quality, but of course if you can play Baldur's Gate then, and if you like to have the best visual quality in this game, then there's just one way and that's the PC version. So let's talk quickly about loading times, and while I'm talking you can actually watch how long it takes to fast travel from one location to another location, okay? I admit this is a complete different scenario, okay? We're traveling in a complete different area, but nevertheless it really takes a long time to go there. Okay my friends, so that's for this very quick performance analyze video to Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5. And yeah, I'm not impressed, but I'm also not disappointed. This is exactly what I was expecting. Compared to the PC version, you have of course lower resolution, lower texture quality and but it is actually absolutely playable. In terms of performance, when we're now talking about 60 FPS, of course I was hoping for a better performance or a closer 60 FPS target, but unfortunately that's not the case, because this game is even on the PC in some locations very CPU demanding. So, and yeah, PlayStation 5 has just no chance to keep up with 60 FPS all the time. So my recommendation is actually, if there is not really a recommendation, I mean, you can play this game absolutely fine in 30 FPS. That's not a fast-paced game. It's not an ego shooter. It's not a first-person shooter, you know. There's no problem at all. But my recommendation would be, if you like to play this game in the performance mode and activate VRR, because then you have actually, in my opinion, the best experience. Thank you very much for watching me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.